What is up YouTube, and welcome back to another CZN Chaos Zero Nightmare video. And today I'm pretty excited because we do have an announcement made by the devs. It is news about news coming soon. So something that we're all accustomed to in the gacha game market, where you get drip fed these teasers and stuff like that. But I am happy that these game devs are actually telling us that stuff is to come, and they actually tease the new characters not like a day before. There's some games I played in the past this year that didn't really do that. If you guys know, you know. You guys probably really know, actually, what I'm talking about. But yeah, we do have news about the news coming in 2 days as of me posting this. I guess 1 day once this goes up, at least in my time zone. But that is very, very exciting because you can see we have 3 characters being teased, and we don't really know if all 3 of these are coming out or if like one of them is coming out. What I do believe is going to happen is that during the season, these characters will all come out, and we'll probably start with the middle one, which I'll talk about. But I'm very excited, and you know, these characters look pretty cool, right? I think we're going to get a lot of female characters for a long time with the recent drama. So the one in the middle is Yuki. You can see this is her design. Looks pretty badass, but you know, I'm not a huge fan of the design because it looks a lot like Haru with different hair color and like a different weapon. But I see there's some big reasons to pull for her. I think the 2 big reasons to pull for her is her hairstyle's on point, and her sword looks really cool. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, she looks pretty badass. Big fan of Katana Girl, so maybe I'll go for her. But more importantly, I'm just worried I might not have the resources to pull for her, which I'll talk about later on in this video, about what I hope to see with this news update and with the season changes, and what I expect them to actually talk about. But she's like the first character that's teased right in the center here, which looks pretty nice. And the one on the left is the one a lot of people are talking about as well. It is Chizuru. So this character, I actually like her design a lot more. She also has like 2 big reasons for what I'm looking at. She has black and blue hair, which is pretty nice, and she has like this this red ribbon, which is really fashionable. So that's what I want to say. And then yeah, she looks like she also uses a katana. So you know, I think they really like this like katana type of vibe. But yeah, it looks like she has like the shielding ability and Divine Moon Shard. She has, I don't really know. Oh, that looks sick. Wow. Okay, I mean, yeah, I think we... What? Spirit Bind? Okay, I mean, yeah, this character looks pretty cool. Not really too sure what she's on about. You know, looks like her hands are tied behind her back. But I don't judge here. It's 2025. But I think this one looks cooler to me. I'm not really too sure about you guys. Let me know in the comments down below which of these 3 characters that I show you are more excited for design-wise. But the third one that people have been talking about, and I'm not actually allowed to like talk about leaks really, but it's not a leak, right? It's on their official page, at least these 2 are, and then Yuki's in the center, so take that, devs. But she looks like she's like a claw melee attacking character, and she looks pretty sick as well. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. Looks like she uses like some of the monsters you fight in the chaos modes with this skill called Colony. Maybe she is a monster, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen with the story, right? But this is like another character people are speculating that will come out. And yeah, she looks pretty cool as well. Also 2 huge reasons, you know, white hair, pretty cool, and yeah, she has claws that look pretty cool as well. So yeah, those are the characters that are expected to come out, and I think they will come out during the season. Just because I'm not too sure what this right character is. Isn't that just... Is that her? There's no way that's her. Maybe that's her before like her hair turned white, before she aged 30 years. Maybe that's what it is, but I'm not too sure. But that is like the news about the news, and they are kind of teasing that these characters will come out this season. Now in terms of the game, like I mentioned earlier, I'm really concerned that I won't be able to build these characters. The reason why is because I actually have a ton of these summons saved up. And I was in the process of summoning for Haru, but then reality hit me that, you know, Haru's a very strong character, which is why I wanted to go for her, that I can't even like level up my 2 main teams. And some people said like, oh, what are you talking about? You have 7 characters built and 2 characters semi-built. Not really. So I do have like some very, very baseline memory fragments, right? And I do have like barely any potential nodes activated. And this is like just so I can put them into like difficulty 6 to build a base deck, which is decent, but I can't really fully build a character. And even though I'm happy with the state of this right now with my characters, the thing is, if I pull for a new character, I have to raise them from level 1. And that's the biggest reason why you're going to see my Veronica even my Cassius, even my Beryl. Really strong characters, especially Veronica, who's like absolutely broken now that, you know, I've seen people play her even more. I really want to build her, but I'm just scared that I'm not going to have enough materials. And two, if we have like banner characters that come out that I really like, that end up being very, very strong, I want to build them right away. So what I think they're going to talk about in this like update patch this season is something about resources for sure, because a lot of people are complaining. A lot of the creators are complaining, like collectively, you know, a lot of players understand as well, because it's a game we want to keep playing, but you know, you're gated by resources, and you know, being gated by resources is fine, but for me, the thing that feels really, really, really bad, like extremely bad, is making zero system maps. So this is like the end game content where you're supposed to farm even if you don't have resources. I'm still on a run right now, but at level 10, once you get here, it takes 90k gold to craft one map. Absolutely crazy, right? And like, you don't really want to waste that much gold because like everything costs gold, right? It's so expensive to level characters, and I do have a good stockpile now because I spent an entire day max refreshing in the unit shop. So I really hope they tackle it, because you know, me not being able to play zero system because I have no gold feels really bad. And if you're thinking just don't lose, well, when you're pushing like level 90, level 100 maps, you will eventually lose sometimes due to bad RNG, so it just happens. But I hope they fix that. And also, you know, I think they said they're adding another game mode. I'm not sure. I heard rumors about this in my Discord server, which I recommend you join because they spread leaks there like the wildfire, and it's fine. But the Chaos system is apparently getting another game mode. People are speculating. I think it's from like the CN community that they were talking about this. And I really am curious what they do with it, because the zero system, the chaos system, really fatigues you. You kind of just get burnt out if you do it a lot. So hopefully they do something about this, right? Especially because I think the reason why people get fatigued, and I think this is like a topic that they will 100% talk about, is save data, right? You go into these maps, you do a good job, you create a good deck, and then boom, you lose like all your good cards, right? And then some other runs, like you get like random epiphanies on characters you don't care about. For example, this run, I wasn't even trying to build my Renoa because this is her best card, right? Flower of Devoured Fate. I couldn't replicate it. I couldn't get a good epiphany, like a divine epiphany on it, and stuff like that. And the same thing with her Echo Sorrow. So like, I didn't care about this deck, but this is the deck that didn't get that much stuff deleted, right? So it's like really, really annoying. So I really hope they tackle the save data issue as well, because I think that's a big part of the fatigue. And also like just changing or maybe upping the currency through events or like the seasonal changes and stuff like that would be a nice fix as well. But yeah, pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. Thank you for watching, guys. I know this video actually it didn't get that long, but thank you for watching anyways, and I'll see you guys next video.